It's number one versus number two. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. This is the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, legendary home of the USC Trojans. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number one team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Trojans will kick it away to start us off. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense operating from the pistol. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back nine of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team. You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And this one is caught. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
This is why this quarterback goes to this tight end. His size and his athletic ability. The soft hands to make the catch, but Chris, this is what separates him from other tight ends in the country. Look at him after the catch, breaking tackles and picking up more yardage.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. And that's a solid game for the defense able to bring him down. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game. Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Back to throw. It's Mayava. Aggressive call on the opening play. He's got it with room to run. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage that will tackle him at the 11-yard line. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Going again on 2nd and 10. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that first down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7. Every game in this series just feels special, Kirk. The battle for the Shillelagh, really the first great intersectional rivalry that's endured, goes back 100 years.
You know, if I think for a lot of us, this rivalry reminds us of the old Midwest against the West Coast. But these days, these two programs are still very highly regarded by both the players and staff across the entire college football landscape. Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Play action here on 1st down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Now the 40. At the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Notre Dame. From red zone all the way to the other end zone. What a reversal.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Bennett. Makes it to the 16, that's good coverage there. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Bennett. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Hey, great throw here by this USC quarterback, but how about the catch by the wide receiver? And Chris, we've been saying that for decades when it comes to USC and their wide receivers. What incredible history, going way back to Len Swan. I know he was a Steeler, but it all started when he wore that USC uniform. Keyshawn Johnson had a brilliant career. So did Robert Woods. And how about Amon-Ra St. Brown and the job that he did when he was at SC?
It's a big pickup after the catch, more importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
Tackle, but first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Finding space at the 20. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Hands off to the left. Run to set up scoring position here.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Trojans line up with a first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Near the goal line. Defense makes the saving tackle at the 3.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. We got it. The field goal's good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Going for a big play downfield. And that will fall incomplete. They took a shot on what will be the final play of the first quarter. And it's USC in front, Kirk, as we break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking for a receiver. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. To throw, it's Barnett. Makes a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
The game makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Breaks into the clear. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Second down after that previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Turns it loose downfield. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, Irish. This quarterback on fire today. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time, had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? It's a short completion to the tight end. Breaks loose at the 45. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance. That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Grab down the middle. It's Branch.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Crucial third down play coming up. Try and muscle for the first down. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? To throw, it's Mayava. Grab near the sticks. It's Branch. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Gets the first and still running. Here he goes. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
But it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21, USC 10. Returner runs out of bounds.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. An inside give now from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Takes a deep shot on the move. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Branch. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. To the air. It's Barnett. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down. So a very makeable third down for the offense from the 29. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
territory, coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He fires downfield. He's got it, enough for a first down. They bring him down, but it's a big play, all the way to the 43. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The penalty backs up the offense. It's 1st and 15. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. We'll see if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Close to the tight end. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
This big tight end running a corner route, listen, as a defensive coordinator, if you put a smaller safety on him, he's too small to be able to match up with his size. And if you go with a linebacker, you're going to be too slow to go with his speed.
Looking deep downfield to the left. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the extra point makes the lead 11, 28-17.
Notre Dame 28, USC 17.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Pulls it in, it's Bennett. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Bennett. He's in the clear. Crosses the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Trojans.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the point after cuts it to a 4-point game, 28-24. And here's the return from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Handing off on the draw play. Running with purpose. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will will kick it off to start the second half. And it's fielded, but sort of trying to make something happen. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They were effective in the first half, but the way their defense is playing, they had better keep scoring here today to stay close. He gets the first and more. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Grant behind the line. It's Bennett. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Play action, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
And the Trojans will have to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And a low line drive, ugly punt. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. Can he make it? And the coverage team finally gets it, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. To draw play. He gets loose. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Scanning the field. It's Barnett. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't you, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. Based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
USC 24.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And the returner being brought down. Trojans offense is back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
They're going to pick up a first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show that accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it again. Defense is coming after him. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring out third down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking downfield, it's Mayava. Looks right and lets it fly. And that one's picked off. What a play. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get one or two a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keeping it on the ground here. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Oh, look at the quick cut. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and a loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
To the air, it's Barnett. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Still no answer for this offense.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
on the football.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Wide open downfield. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw. It's Mayava. Grab down the middle. It's Flanagan. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Trojans have 1st and 10 here. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Deep throw across his body to the left. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because
breaks a tackle in the clear now. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of it.
Touchdown, Southern Cal. Strong game by this quarterback. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Man, this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Quick throw to his receiver. With the catch, it's Smith. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down. He escapes the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. They could not hook up on the final play of the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
3rd down coming up after that running play. Can they pick up the first on the ground? The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Tries to get it to the running back. And it's intercepted in a desperation throw here. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a 2-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play. Strip the ball. Come up with the interception. Anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get to pick. Now let's see if they can score.
The pocket breaking down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Boy, the defense took the field. They mean business. First play of the drive, getting after the quarterback for a huge sack and getting him behind the chains. Love to see it.
Nice grab. It's Branch. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Man, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the handoff. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Looks like Notre Dame will have the 1st down.
They get just enough for the 1st down here. Nice job by the offensive line, controlling the line of scrimmage and giving the back a chance to pick up the 1st down.
That run, good for a 1st down. The offense still rolling. He'll pitch it. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Receiver in motion now. The offense will take their first time out of the half and talk strategy here. Here's the 2nd down play. Grinding away with the running game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And he's got it again. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner runs out of bounds.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Off play action. He's looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Catch made over the middle. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it with a first down at the 47. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
Pressure is coming. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time, the defensive line...
Pass rush swarming him again.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line.
Oh, that one's picked off.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the 4th quarter.
Movement here from the tight end. Looking for some space. It's Price. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. And the running back takes the handoff. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Play fake, looking to throw. Short throw complete to the tight end. That was clutch. Should be enough to secure this upset. And Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications, and the lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoffs.
It was exactly what they needed to put them in control of their destiny the rest of the way. A key win that